let's try this problem right here.
So we are going to divide. So we've got 5 over x squared divided by 15 over x.
Now, if you ever had me as a teacher in the classroom, I would always say to my students, anytime you see division, I would say, dividing is the same as, and they would all respond, multiplying by the reciprocal. That is like the best piece of advice I could give you. And I know my students actually used to make fun of me because apparently I say that every piece of advice I give is the best piece of advice. But really, this is great advice, okay? So we're just going to change this into multiplication by multiplying by the reciprocal. So 5 over x squared divided by 15 over x is the same as 5 over x squared times the reciprocal of 15 over x, which is x over 15, okay? So this is going to become, dividing is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal, okay? Perfect. All right, so now we can just multiply across, okay? And I actually probably shouldn't have put an x here because I know when we get up to algebra it can be confusing. Do we mean the variable x or do we mean multiplication? So I'll put the dot. Okay, perfect. So now multiplication is pretty awesome because all you do is multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom. So we are looking at 5x over x squared times 15, okay? Which we can write as, 5x over 15x squared, okay? Now, we have to make sure that we can't simplify this at all, okay? And we can simplify it, okay? Because we know we've got an x up here and 2 x's down here, so that x will go away and this will drop to x to the first. And then we also have a 5 and a 15, okay? So this will drop out and this will become a 3, okay? Because we can divide out a 5 over 5. So what we're left with, I know it's hard to see, but we're left with a 1 in the numerator, and then in the denominator we're left with a 3x, okay? So you see the 3 and you see the x to the first, so 3x, okay? So your answer is 1 over 3x. Now, there's something I want to show you, okay? Because I know I got a lot of markers here, and I'm just going to tell you that writing numbers as a product of their prime factors, writing a number as a product of its prime factors is like my favorite thing to do ever, and you probably see me doing that a lot in videos. So I'm going to do it here because this can be a mess, and sometimes we kind of want to see what's going on. So if I take this right here and I write everything as a product of its prime factors, okay, every number that I've got here, every composite number that I've got here. So this is going to be 15, which I can write as 3 times 5 times x squared, which is x times x. Now here we can clearly see the things dividing out. So 5 over 5 is 1, so check you later. X over x is 1, so check you later. So here's the key thing. You need to remember what's left in the numerator is 1, okay? It's not 0. I've seen students put 0 there. Nope, it's 1 because you divided out 5 over 5, which is 1, and x over x, which is 1. So we've got 1 left in the numerator. We do not have 0. That stuff didn't vanish, okay? We just divided it out. And then in the denominator, I've got a 3 and an x. So this just becomes 1 over 3x. And that is your answer.